This week, the Lagos State government released a list of 171 estates in Eti Osa, Ajah, Epe, and IbejuLekki axis without layout permits. And this information posted on the Lagos State official pages have raised eyebrows, especially among investors. Oh, what's going on? In fact, this is a message I received from one of my good clients in the US. Although none of the estates he bought from me is on the list, but as a seasoned investor that he is, you understand that a good real estate investment majorly rely on market research and staying updated with market trends. So he wanted me to provide information on it. Even though I've given him some information, I decided to create this video and share it publicly for those with consent. Okay, so let me read out the instructions from the Lagos State government as posted on the social media. The Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development is empowered by law to regulate the development of the public and private estates in Lagos State. It is also mandated to process and grant layout plan approvals in estates in the state. The regulation of estate development in the state is essential for a functional, orderly, organized, and resilient smart city in line with THEMES plus agenda of Lagos State government. As such, unauthorized developments or deviations from approved plans remain prohibited and punishable under the Lagos State Urban and Regional Planning Development Law 2019 as amended. So, okay, in addition, it is important for all developers and real estate practitioners to register with the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, LASG, which has responsibility for the regulation, coordination, and monitoring of activities of real estate practitioners in the sector. Now, this is the part that is causing chaos. In line with the above, the general public is hereby notified that estates listed herein are estates without layout approvals and are deemed illegal and compromising the sustainable Lagos ethos of state governments. Then, following with a list of 171 estates, and many popular estates by top developers happen to be on the list. So, there's also a conclusive statement that goes thus: owners of the aforementioned estates without layout approvals are hereby directed to submit necessary documents to the Office of the Permanent Secretary, Office of Physical Planning, Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, with the address Block 15, Secretariat Alausa Ikeja, not later than 21 days from this publication for the processing of their layout approvals. So, what does this mean for developers and buyers? It's very simple. There are laws regulating real estate matters in Nigeria, especially Lagos. So even if these estates have perfected title and they comply with the setback standard, they still have to get their layout permits to avoid stories that touches the art. All that is required of the developers is to begin the process immediately within 21 days of the publication, and everything will be okay. There are a number of reasons why many of these estates might not have gotten the approval. This is not to say that some developers are not negligent or nonchalant, but sometimes it goes beyond that. In fact, some problems even start from the government itself. For example, delays in maybe previous approvals or too much expenses. We all know real estate is the bulk of an investment, and government does not joke with taxation on real estate. So because of that, the charges are always much, and sometimes developers are not just able to meet up like on time with the payment, and sometimes delays as mentioned earlier. As for the buyers, here is my take on the matter. There seems to be no problem on your investment so far. It has a legally backed up title and the developers proceed to get their layout approval. The affected developers need to be urged and they must be swiped with their actions. You can't take Lagos State government for granted and expect to go scot-free. They must act fast. In the next few years, you will think government has forgotten and they have moved on from it, but we start hearing demolitions up and down. And I encourage developers not to bribe their way out of this because government changes. Meanwhile, developers who believe their mix-ups can go ahead to clear their names. It is a straightforward information, and like I said, there is no problem so far. All procedures are followed. Period of 21 days before then they do the right thing. There shouldn't be a problem at all for both the developers and the buyers. So I'm Bisola. I help Nigerians at home and in diaspora to invest safely and confidently in the Nigerian real estate market. I want you to subscribe to my channel right now because I post useful real estate related content, and I need you to like this video and share. Leave me a question in the comment section on anything you would love me to address, by the way. And I created a video about one huge mistake builders and investors should stop making in Nigerian real estate, and it is popping up on the screen right now. You might want to check that out. Happy investing.